Kevin, naturally a very disappointing night. What were your thoughts on the game overall?
Yeah, disappointed. I can't stand here and say anything else, to be honest. I can't criticise them for their work rate, their efforts, but just lack that final cutting edge, that bit of quality in the final third.
The start of the game was one of the most disappointing parts. We conceded quite early on. Was that one of the most disappointing things from your point of view?
Yeah, it was. As you could probably see, I kind of could tell that they'd sat on the bus for a few hours, and I said to them beforehand that they're an informed team, Mickleover. They're right up there in terms of, I think they're fourth in the table for informed teams. So we knew they were going to start quick. They're the home team, so we had to be ready for it, and I didn't think we were. We looked second best, and it took for the goal for us to liven up and start playing. And that for me is the most disappointing thing, because you can't afford to start like that, because it's hard to get it, to get going. So yeah, really disappointing. I can't fault their effort and their commitment, but at times our decision making needs to be a lot better. We need to be a lot more clinical, especially when you're playing against 10 men for the amount of time we did. So I can't hide the fact that I'm disappointed. Of course, it's a huge game for us this evening, and we haven't won, but we have to accept it, learn from it, and move on.
Got into quite a few good cross positions in the game as well. Was that one of the most disappointing things? You mentioned composure in those sort of areas.
Yeah, and I just said to him in there, it is, at times our decision making again needs to be better. But I thought Jordan, particularly down this right hand side in the second half, put in some great crosses. Then it's about the desire to get on the end of it, making the right kind of runs, not be stood in there flat-footed, getting the timings right. Everything that we do during the week, you've got to take it into match day, and you've got to find that little bit of composure when it comes to you. Can your concentration levels, are they good? So it's just, it's disappointing. I'm not going to dig anyone out. It's a collective game, and we'll learn from it, and hopefully we'll bounce back at the weekend.
I guess you're going to have to learn from it very quickly with another tough away game on Saturday.
Yeah, we haven't got too long to dwell on it, which is a good thing in this league, so we can put it right hopefully at the weekend. Again, another tough match away from home. We've got to start the game well, and we've got to pick ourselves up, dust ourselves down. We're still very much in it, and go again.
Just finding the injury front, obviously missing a couple more players today, Cedric and Connor. Is there any chance of them being back for Saturday?
I don't think Connor. Maybe, possibly, hopefully Cedric, if we can get him training Thursday. So that would be a bright light for us. So yeah, it's one of those. It's a stage of season where these injuries happen, and it's a chance for someone else to step up and take their opportunity. And I'd have to say tonight it was disappointing all round. We certainly got to be better than what we were this evening.